Good evening. Today is 3rd January 2021. I am Sudarshan Sukhani and this video show discusses Nifty and Nifty Bank intraday and swing trading strategies. First of all, let me wish you a very happy new year. I sincerely hope that 2021 will be far better than the year that just went by, and I'm sure it will be. My best wishes to all of you. What I have here is a 30-minute chart for the cash Nifty, the Nifty index, not the futures. I use the index mainly because my trades are mostly in Nifty options and mainly in weekly Nifty options, and weekly options respond to the cash Nifty, not to the futures. But the principle that I discuss are the same, and almost the entire move that we see in the cash Nifty is exactly what happens in the Nifty futures also. Let's look at the chart. Simply look at this chart. What is the trend? Look at this. The trend is up. I don't think there is any confusion. You should be able to see the trend just by looking at a chart. You can say this is an uptrend, this is a downtrend. You don't need any other tools. Now let's look at one of the tools that we have. These are the two moving averages. When the blue moving average is above the red moving average, which is the slow one, the trend is up. From here onwards, the blue has been up, and therefore, even looking at the mechanical methods, we can say the short-term trend has been consistently up. Let's look at a third methodology. These are congestion zones. You can see these blue crosses plus areas between these are congestion zones. How many congestion zones are here from December 23? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. What happened after the congestion zone is broken? It is always broken. Breakout, market moves up. Breakout, market moves up. Breakout, market moves up. And finally breakout, market moves up. The last congestion zone is being created on Friday, and we will see what happens to this one tomorrow on Monday. But let me explain 1, 2, 3, 4. For all the congestion zones that were created in the cash Nifty, the breakout was on the upside. So just looking at the chart, we say the trend is up. Looking at the moving averages tell us that the trend is up, and the breakouts from these congestion zones are all on the upside. So I don't think there is any confusion about the short-term trend. And remember, a 30-minute chart essentially is a short-term trend. Now let's look at what can happen on Monday, which is the area of interest. This is Monday. I'll just zoom it so that it's easier for us to understand. This is what we are seeing on Monday. On Friday, the market was in a trading range throughout. Look at this. And just at 2:30, it broke out above this range. But this breakout did not sustain. Almost immediately, it came down. And in the last half an hour, it fell again inside the range and giving up all the small gains. One of the points is that the range has been very narrow on Friday. A narrow range leads to a breakout of some kind, up or down. So Monday should see a reasonable breakout, whether it is on the upside or a breakdown if it's on the downside. Now what we have are two levels. Let's look at these two levels. This one here. This is 14,019. We'll just round it off to 14,015. And this one is 14,047. So we'll call it 14,050. See how narrow the range was. Now what we have is 14,015, 14015 and 14,050, 14050. These are the two boundaries of this very narrow range. If the Nifty moves out of one of these boundaries, that gives us a sign that perhaps the market is going in that direction. There is always a possibility that the first breakout or breakdown may be false, and we will be alert to it. But that's the starting point. If wherever the Nifty moves up or down, tells us that this may be the direction of the market for Monday at least, or maybe even for a couple of days. We'll see what happens, but this is how I would look at it for Monday. Take care, enjoy yourself. The vaccine is coming. Things are looking much better. Jai Hind.